Oh, hello there, and welcome back. Dragon of Icespire Peak, episode number 16. Which is also known as Axeholm Part 2, or Part Duh.
Yeah.
Deluxe. Duh. Okay, I'll stop.
What?
Anyway, so last time we left off, you guys were exploring the abandoned dwarven fortress of Axeholm, hoping to secure a place for the citizens of Phandalin to go if Cryovane were to show up and make some serious nasties in town. When I say it like that, it makes me feel like he pooped on the city.
Dragons are like the seagulls of Phandalin, just flying over, just grabbing on the town.
This is going to be a reference. If somebody does get this reference, please let me know. But it just made me, because he's a white dragon, it just made me think of, anyone played the game Lunar, the Silver Star? That's a no here, but if you are watching this and you know, you have to tell me, because they have a little white dragon and their poop is diamonds.
Oh, well.
That makes sense to you, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's a concept that I've seen in other like shows before with dragons in it. So
gotcha. All right, so you guys just explored a whole bunch of stuff. Actually, you know what? I'm going to zoom out on the maps to make this a little refresher. You guys had come up here. This was the entryway. Daisy, you did the little thing. You opened the gate. You came through. You explored the stuff and the things. You came in here. It stunk. You had the guy was behind the throne. Josh fell in a pit. I just watched the first episode of Parks and Rec, so that's more funny to me right now. And then you knew there was a way up. Oh, and these nasty undead creatures were crawling out of the fireplace, and Marcus was just wrecking face. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then you were coming down here, and as you started to approach the rubble, it was getting really stinky, like the throne room stinky.
Like a dragon just dropped a diamond on a town.
Yeah,
stinky.
like there's diamonds everywhere. No, but as you do start to make your way east, or we can just say right on the map, it does feel like it is not pleasant to the nose.
Is it my right or your right?
Yes.
He said it was
where the mouse is, going in this direction.
that way.
That's a joke from last week. That's very...
I can't remember that far back.
Oh, but that was such a classic.
Like 3 days ago.
No, it was good. I know it was, but shh, they don't know that.
Did we open the door that is to the south?
You did, and it's described as empty room in the adventure module.
That sounds suspicious.
Yes.
Let's take 15 minutes to investigate it.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. You guys want me to go forward?
Yes.
Sure.
You all can fit through here. It's just a little, I would just, like, if this was combat, I would call this difficult terrain.
Okay, I want to go up, so I'm in front of Marcus, and then,
I'll
walk along the wall.
I'll go in the middle and go through those two rocks.
So, okay, so you're kind of doing one of these kind of moves, and then how's it gonna go?
I want to be investigating as I go. Can I ready, like, an action? So, like, if I see a bad guy, I could swing at him right away.
I would say you're either investigating or you're being ready.
Or I'm being ready. Let's just be ready. Because, I mean, what does it matter if I find him if I can't hit him, right?
That's not bad logic.
That's Daisy logic.
Hey, whatever works.
That is Daisy logic.
All right, so you are are you gonna kind of all go in a line and head up? Is it the plan?
I was gonna go through the middle of the 2 rocks.
Okay, so you're gonna go to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just kind of right behind him.
Alright, and then Daisy is just moving this way?
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna head up the tunnel.
Well, when I get to that square, I'm gonna whisper to Marcus and Landor. It looks like the trail splits. Do you guys want to go up or do you want to go down? It looks approximately northeast or southeast.
Can I smell both ways and see if one way smells worse?
Yeah, I was gonna actually say.
Sure, yeah. And Marcus, you have your glaive is lit, right, for a light source?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's lit.
Okay.
It's definitely lit up in here.
It's definitely lit. Yes, I guess let's roll your choice of survival or perception.
That was a natural 20 for me.
Oh,
So you choose.
22 not natural.
yes, you guys both feel as though the pathway going south or down or right, depending on how you're paying attention, is the stinky one.
Daisy, let's go down.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead of you guys if that's okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't go too far ahead. But yeah.
And so you're kind of doing the the old single file thing again.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yes.
Unless
Yep,
there's a point where like we can be not single file.
Sure. It's a little cramped. I mean, I would say there's no like penalties to combat, maybe just a little uncomfortable in a way. But fine, not for Daisy as much as it would be. Actually, especially for Marcus, his reach weapon is feeling a little like, hey, space. But again, no, that's just flavor. Yeah, so we're gonna move down.
Yeah.
Go here. And yes.
Guys, should we stealth into this part
Nah.
and maybe see if we can take them by surprise?
At this point,
Sure.
you are actually starting to hear kind of like some hisses and like snarls of some creatures coming down from this direction. As the stench tends to get a little stronger, it's just that sense is growing. So if you want to roll a stealth check, everybody, I guess, if that's your goals,
Yeah.
please do so.
I mean, unless we want to just charge in there. But...
Oh no.
Probably. Am I wearing the boots or are you wearing the boots?
I had
Landor.
never got them back, so you would still be wearing them.
Okay. If that's the case, then it's 20, not natural.
What does oh no
20...
mean?
Oh no means a solid 6.
Okay.
And I'm at a 26.
The one time.
Is it group stealth? Because I feel like there should be enough to outweigh my 6.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I think that's a little crap. A lot of DMs do that. I mean, I get it, but that's the problem with having gigantic parties. So you're just going and you naturally just kind of put your hand on the wall to just kind of see what's going on, and you poke your head around and you kind of just like, you just kind of miss a rock that's right in front of you, and you just kind of step on it a little awkwardly and just kind of slide like 3 feet, kind of land on your butt, and there's just like a sound. Like, it's not like a cave in or anything like that, but there's definite like sounds of like rocks kind of, you know, clanking and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that this has like a doorway that's kind of like smashed as you kind of land forward, and you guys definitely could tell, all right, something just happened. The hissing and snarls seem to kind of quiet a little bit.
They definitely heard us.
Then let's do this.
All right.
You
If
guys
we're
just
doing
charging
this,
in?
we're doing this. We're doing this.
I say we
Daisy's
charge
leading the
in.
way. What's Daisy gonna do?
Yep. We'll follow your lead.
Well, hold on, let me just.
Oh snap! We
check
might as well just
something
roll
real
for
quick.
initiative now. Let's do it.
Oh man, well I wanted to.
Oh, okay.
Before I ran in, I wanted to see. Yeah, I'm gonna rage before we run in, before we start initiative, if that's okay.
I understand. So let's do the old initiative.
I need to let the dog out of the room.
You know, ever since my initiatives were like really, really good, they have not been good anymore.
Been really, really ridiculously good looking.
That's a 19 for me for initiative. And
Okay.
I've been rolling. I rolled my first roll when I just rolled like 2 dice as soon as I pulled my dice tray up was like a 1 and a 3. And then I got a natural 20, a natural 19, and a natural 18.
I feel like this is the time your luck changes, Josh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
It's
got a
fine when I do
9.
well on initiative.
It's always one or the other for me. I either roll well in combat or I roll well for like skills.
You had a high initiative last session though, and
That's
you were
true.
rolling like a beast.
That's true.
I'm at
Oh,
a
wow.
9 in case.
You got 9. Okay. And then what's Daisy have?
Daisy got a natural 20 for 22.
Nice.
Okay. Which works because Daisy is up first.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
look at us.
Yeah, Daisy's just gonna run right into the room. Does she see
Okay.
any?
So she has raged.
Yeah.
We'll just mark 1 turn, I guess, on your...
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and let's populate the scene.
It's
More
empty.
Talos.
It's totally empty. We've got one of these bad boys. 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. Yeah, make another one. Why not?
Yeah.
Hold on. What could go wrong? It's like, wait a second. Wait a second. All right, so you took 2 spaces. I didn't want to just assume.
Oh, geez. Do I want to give them space to come in? Not yet. Okay. So I'm going to try and take my first hit on the guy that is... Yeah, that guy.
This one?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
That guy. I'm going to try and hit him with my Dragon Slayer longsword.
Sounds cool to me. Come on.
Okay.
Josh is like, just stop.
21 to hit.
Yes. That qualifies.
Okay. Alright, and D8 is this one. 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And since I'm raging, radiant damage. 4 points of radiant damage.
All right. Slice right into his gut, rips a bunch of flesh out, especially with the radiant energy that's emitted. Still standing, but that was not fun for them.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him again.
Already?
Or try to hit him again.
That's true.
Okay. 25 to hit.
Yep, that is successful.
Let's try this die this time. Oh, much better. So again, this was with the Dragon Slayer longsword.
Mhm.
So that's 14 points of slashing damage.
All right.
Does anything happen? Is he
Oh yeah, I was gonna say no. You drop him like a bad habit. just
Okay, and then
just finishes the job, and you
what do
have
I wanna
your.
do?
You still have. Well, you only use 2 squares of movement, so you still have what, 5 more if you want,
that.
and your
Yeah.
bonus action.
Ooh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do?
Just imagine these 5 hulking undead creatures, and then this little rock gnome charging in like. It's just I don't. There's just something to that.
Okay, I want to go down and like loop this way. so that way when they come in, they can get advantage on that guy.
So I'll just move it 1 square at a time. So like 1, and then you want to do what to
Diagonal.
this one?
Yeah, and then 1 more up.
Do you want to move up to here?
Well, can I be in the
Or here?
the space there, right there?
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
And then, I'm gonna hit the guy below me.
Okay. Swing that warhammer.
My dwarven warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
That is 20 to hit, not natural.
Yeah. That hits. Yep.
And that's a D8. Okay, not plus that. It still gets my rage damage, right?
Yes, it
Or
just
no?
doesn't have your strength.
Okay. Yeah, just double checking. So that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Sure. Yeah. You just kind of slide in, do a little feint with your long sword, and then whack him right in the chest. It's like just thumps. It's like, oh.
Can I yell out that there's 4?
Sure, absolutely. I say yelling is a free action.
There's 4 more!
And I know Marcus got a 19, but the ghoul's got a 20.
Oh, wow.
Bring
So this one's gonna just kind of slide over and do
God
its thing.
Damn it.
Might as well have gone reckless, because... Alright, that is... Let's see, yeah. Going with that claw, that's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. Gonna need a Constitution saving throw out of you.
Alright.
As well as you took, let's see, that's 7 slashing damage reduced to 3.
Alright, let me get the damage in here first. Okay, and saving throw.
You and Constitution saves, I don't know.
That's a 21.
20, yeah, okay, you're fine. Alright, this one's gonna go ahead and do the same. That's a 17 to hit, which
Hits.
does hit, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's not hasted.
Right, so that's 4 plus 2 more, so that's again reduced to 3 slashing damage for you, and I need another con save.
Alright. 24.
Oh, you're fine. This thing just
I
kind of
rolled
charges
like
through, like...
A 2 on that last one, the one with the wisp, so
Yeah, well,
I'm rolling a little better tonight.
fair enough.
Oh,
That's
look, you
a
could...
natural one.
Oh!
This one slides up and attacks. And that's gonna miss. That's an 11. So those ghouls are done. Marcus.
Do I have to make a con save for the ones that missed, or no?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So this is a fun situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Probably what,
go,
1,
go to the door.
2, 3.
Yeah. Oh wait, what happened to the? Oh, she killed it, right? Yeah.
You did kill one of them.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember what we ruled on this, but if I was to go down one, then diagonal one to the left, would I get advantage on that for flanking?
Like if you were standing here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say yes.
I thought
Okay.
we ruled against it.
I
'cause
don't
it was
remember.
Too...
If I did, I'm overruling my ruling.
Alright.
So you're going like 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay.
And I'll have Great Weapon Master that. And that's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right. So where's my other d6?
Jake, when those 2 ghouls rolled, did they roll with advantage?
To attack you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be 19 slashing and 9 fire.
What even are
He gone.
you?
Perfectly healthy, one shot. Why don't you just tell us how you did that?
Yeah, just as I'm running in, I just kind of slash it as I walk by, and it just bursts up into flames and drops
I like
on the
it.
ground.
Yeah, I mean that works. It's kind of stinky, so why not just add the smell of burning flesh to that
Might as well,
mix while you're here?
Oh man. Okay, so how many? That was 5, or 25 feet. Of
Yeah, you have
movement,
one
right?
more square if you want it.
Okay. I'll make my second attack at that guy
This one right here.
right there. Yeah, the other
Okay.
one in my reach. Just a regular attack, and that's gonna be 19 to hit.
Oh yeah,
And,
that'll do, donkey.
15 slashing
Okay.
and 3 fire.
Oh, you didn't one shot him?
Nah, I didn't use Great Weapon Master. I should have, but
Okay,
wait. You know what, Jake? Hold on.
What? Oh, I
Sorry.
know what you're about to do.
Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second.
I'm
What
gonna burn
menacing
one of my
attack?
maneuvers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide which one. I guess might as well do pushing attack. I don't think these things could be frightened.
I don't even know the answer to that. Hold on.
That's another 5 slashing.
And he had 4 left.
Okay.
Nice. So you just come in, you're just like just slicing and dicing and lighting the fire.
And I'm also going to move down diagonal 1 to the right and use my bonus action attack.
I was gonna say here it
Oh, boy.
comes.
And this one will be Great Weapon Master.
Because it's just a pyramid, so
Yeah. That's a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Now I know we had talked about it previously. Not gonna allow the flame tongue on that because it's
Oh yeah, that's fine.
technically the other side.
It makes sense. I think
You
he
still
does
drop
enough
it. You have a minimum of 15 damage because of the Great Weapon Master.
damage.
So dumb.
That's 17.
17 is exactly what he had left. Holy smokes. Maybe that luck is just not changing.
I'll
that's-
end my turn.
That's all 3, yeah. Landor.
Take me into the room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One more down. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay.
That is a 15.
15 hits.
And that is 14 damage.
15 fire damage. Yeah, he's focused so much on Daisy, but this room is now ablaze with
Burning bodies.
dead
None of you guys
flesh.
could have had ice. Getting a little hot in here,
It
guys.
gets cold outside. So, I mean, you do have another space of movement and a bonus if you want to take it.
Nope, just gonna stay right here.
Feels good.
And no bonus.
Okay, Daisy.
Alright. Well, what else is there to do other than try and hit this guy with my Dragon Slayer longsword?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sucks. 11.
And 11 misses.
Let's try with this die.
Try not to be too happy, right, DM?
Oh, man. 13.
13
There
hits.
you go.
Oh, thank
I
goodness.
guess I should have inspired you.
Nah,
I think you'll be okay.
alright. Nice. Okay, so that's
I should have made
14
yeah.
points
How do you want to do that?
of slashing damage. I want to cut him like directly down his middle and then like directly across so he looks like a XY axis.
There you go. Very, very scholarly of you.
Very intelligent.
Yes, it was a very intelligent way of going about that. So yeah, once again, you defeat the undead ghouls. I'm thinking upgrading this adventure should have made them ghasts instead of ghouls. All of them, but nonetheless. There are now burning, dead, dwarven ghoul corpses in here. And as you just kind of look around the room just a bit, you can see that there are... looks like it might have once been a shrine of some kind. There are some wall carvings that depict dwarves carrying censers and observing religious rites. Obviously, you can see that some of it has collapsed. And there are gnawed bones scattered among the debris, as well as... actually, nope, that's it.
I have a question.
Yes.
The tunnel that we walked through, did that look like the same
Like through here?
craftsmanship? Yeah, did that look like craftsmanship, or did that look like it was hastily dug?
Yeah, that is not like deliberately. Like the construction of this room is a lot different compared. Like this looks more just like something burrowed through, and like you think this was a room, and maybe I would say, you know what, actually you're a rock gnome, so make an intelligence check with advantage.
Natural 20.
Yeah. You feel like this, some of the damage some of the damage feels like it may be consistent with like a past earthquake. Maybe not that small tunnel that you climbed up and felt like with the upward slope, but the stuff that you feel like in the hallway and that kind of thing. That feels like it.
I think that there was a disturbance in the ground, and that's what caused some of this damage. Some of the other damage looks like burrowing. I don't know if you guys noticed that there's clearly a difference in craftsmanship between the tunnel we just came through and the rest of this room. I'm so curious to know what happened here.
Well, do we want to try to see like what was up above this? I know we took the tunnel to the south because it's where it smelled like the smell was coming from, but do we want to go explore the north and maybe see if that's where they originated from or something? Or
Okay.
Yeah, because these are stairs going upwards, if you can kind of tell.
I believe we also had one more tunnel up top, but
Yeah, that's what Landor was
that's
talking about.
for the tunnel I was talking about. Not going upstairs, but the
You're talking
tunnel
about going here, right?
yeah. All right.
Yes. Yep.
I misunderstood. Sorry.
For
Oh,
the
no,
sake
that's
of brevity, looks like similar with consistent signs of rubble from the earthquake kind of damage.
The map looks kind of like a bipedal alligator pooping.
Right here? Like this is like... Hey man, drop it like it's hot, you know? How many beers is that for you? Just out of curiosity.
It's just one.
There you go.
Now I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want to take a short rest before we go upstairs? Do you think we should take a little bit of a break? I don't know how you guys are both doing on everything. How you're feeling?
I could always use a quick break, but whatever works best for everyone.
How is everyone doing health-wise? I think me and Marcus are the only people who have taken damage. One of us,
As usual.
it was from falling into a hole.
Doing his best Andy Dwyer.
One took battle wounds and the other one took...
I saw a hole, I was looking for a mouse rat.
Yes. Fair enough. So you guys are gonna just take a few minutes here and...
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. As you're doing that, I'm because you're taking like an hour to just kind of catch your breath and all that. In this room amongst the debris, like kind of where Daisy's situated, you do find a platinum amulet on a thin but sturdy gold chain. I would say it looks like it bears a symbol like a hammer and an anvil. If you're interested in more about that, I would say make a religion check.
Natural 20.
Yes, that is the holy symbol of Moradin, which is the dwarven god of creation. And you also find an unlocked steel coffer that's weighing about 5 pounds or so. It's packed with silt. And inside of the coffer is actually a potion of superior healing.
Nice.
Add it to the horde of healing potions that you guys never use.
I'm sure we're gonna need them soon.
Listen.
All right.
It's just interesting because a bard is not a bad healer, but it's like you have like that real like cleric in there doing it. It's like, nah, we're fine. Like, we're fine.
Only moment where I feel like we really needed healing was when we were fighting the orcs, one by Falcon's Lodge, and then right before that. And we didn't have them.
Yeah, that's when you felt it. But you had heroism. that did quite a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Very heroic,
everyone
aptly named.
Everyone has a healing potion on them, so who wants to take the superior?
I think the one I have is already superior. It's either superior or greater. I don't remember if there's a difference. Or...
Do you just have one?
I just have one.
Go ahead and
yeah.
go ahead and take another one, Marcus.
Okay, so Landor's is worth 10 points. The one that Daisy has is also worth 10 points. So Marcus will have 2 that are worth 20 points?
I mean, we could swap. So you
Yeah,
can take...
maybe give Marcus the 10 pointer and you keep the 20 pointer. That way he has a 20 and a 10. Just 'cause I feel like he's probably going to take more damage on average just because he doesn't have rage.
Mm-hmm.
So when he does take damage, he's going to take more.
That one gives back 40.
Oh, it's 40.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
I didn't realize that, but
okay.
I do the maximum. It'll take your action, but it gives you 40.
Okay,
Wow.
all right.
So
Then, yeah, Marcus, you take the superior.
You want to take the greater?
No, I think the greater should go to Landor, and I'll take.
I mean, I think I'm good with the one that I have.
Can't always change your minds later.
True.
Yeah.
You probably forget that. Oh yeah, you have that one, right?
I have it all written down and who has what.
I told you, Josh.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Fair enough. It's still early in the game.
Okay, so.
And don't forget doing the Song of Rest. So if you guys are using a hit die, you can get one D8 back. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a D6.
Oh, okay, all right. I did roll a D6. I'm back to full.
You're back to full. Okay.
Are the boots staying on Marcus?
That's 52, right?
Yeah, 52.
Oh, okay. What about you, Daisy? Are you using a hit die?
Yeah, I'm going to, just because I feel like it's a waste if you do the Song of Rest and I don't use at least one hit die. I'm sorry, who is taking the superior for the 40? It's Marcus?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
It did sound like what you guys said.
Okay. Okay, so he's got 2, one worth 20 and one worth 40. Alright. D12. Oh, are you kidding me?
Isn't it fun having different hit die to spend too? Multiple kinds.
I just like being a fighter. I used my second wind. I rolled a 10 on that. And then I used one hit die.
That'll do. That'll do, donkey.
And I think I was at 49, and then I was like, oh wait, D6 for Song of Rest. Okay.
I am just terrible at this.
Would you roll ones on everything?
I rolled a 1, and then a 2, and then a 3.
Well,
That's almost full health.
I know. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't have the patience to roll any more dice and get anything lower. I'm fine with just.
No, since now you're only 2 from being max, you'll get a 12.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
how it
but
goes.
see, that's the thing is that I don't want to have that happen because then I'll be super.
No, I
annoyed.
know.
So,
I know.
We'll
All
just
right.
leave it at that.
So you finish up your short rest, and you are now
Heading upstairs. I say let's
Going
take
up
these stairs.
okay.
Run up the stairs.
Run,
Yep.
run, you fool!
Extremely loudly too. We are not being quiet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, did we swap the boots? Do you want the
Landor?
boots, Landor?
Did you take the boots
Take
back?
the boots. Take the
No, I
boots.
think you should still wear them. I have such good stealth that I feel like it would be better to make you not be at disadvantage.
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that there's not a chance I'm not gonna bomb a roll, but
Thank you.
Just assuming this is your marching order.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
yeah.
To the left, it looks like there are stairs going down, just like you had seen on the other side of the throne room. Okay, and you see a hallway that comes up to the right, as well as a door right here in front of you. And let me just check something. Yeah. For a moment.
I say go through the door,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
bust it down, and just if there's somebody in there, I mean, go ham.
Just kill him.
Just do it.
That's right.
See, at
just do
first
it.
when we were coming down to that room, I thought it was gonna be like a family who's like in rags, like huddling by like a tiny little fire, and we just come in all like ready to murder them, and then they die of heart attack.
Wow.
You're funny with a beer in you.
Not even one, because she's still drinking.
Yeah.
It's almost done.
So, there
Just
you
the
go.
butt.
There you go.
Well,
The what?
The last time I drank with Izzy, I broke 2 of my credit cards in a parking meeting.
But that was before we were even drinking.
That's true.
That was completely sober.
Well, there you have it, folks. Marcus and Landor, as you're kind of just stepping through a little bit, you just feel like there's a very ever so slight light source kind of coming from around the corner. Seems kind of cool, not like doesn't feel like a torchlight.
Can I go to the corner and then peek?
Sure. I'm assuming you're gonna try and stealth it up.
Oh, so that totally goes against what Daisy was gonna do.
No,
7.
Daisy's legitimately not aware of this.
Oh no, I was gonna say Daisy kicks down the door right in front of her.
You can still do that.
You can still
While
do
this
that.
is going on, I mean, do think you would see him walking if you didn't
Yeah,
decide.
I mean, if we
maybe-
weren't,
Maybe
if we weren't
that's
running up the stairs.
maybe that's why my stealth was a 7, because as I went over to the corner, the door got kicked in.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, let's go with that. Got
We're
it.
about
Okay.
to have a
So
fight
this
on
door
both sides.
just breaks open as Daisy bursts through.
Come on, give me someone to fight.
It says that the room is empty.
It's not. It actually looks, when you break in, you see there looks like a fireplace right here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of it, you kind of stop before you would have just run right into it. You see what looks like a carved stone tub, and it's just filled with like just thick dwarven bones that look like they've been sucked dry.
Ooh,
And there's a faucet.
there's a lot of faucets.
Does it turn on?
Okay.
Is it
Daisy
warm?
dry heaves a little bit, but keeps her composure.
Okay. What does Landor do when he sees Marcus? You know what Marcus was checking out, and then you see Daisy just break down his door.
Well, I don't see Daisy attacking anyone, so I decide to go up with Marcus
Okay.
and to see what I see around the corner.
Okay. So Marcus is kind of like, what the heck? And he turns and looks around the corner. Hey, let's do this. There's a door right here. And as you peek around, let's do this here. You see a luminescent creature of some kind of just wispy, kind of looks like a female elf floating in the dusty hallway. Pretty similar, I mean, not like, doesn't look like there's kind of an aquatic feature to her, but very similar to the elf that you saw at the lighthouse that you ended up helping. And as soon as you kind of peek, you see her just kind of duck down around the...
Landor saw that too.
He did.
Must be like, hey buddy. Is it just me, or did we just see?
That definitely looked like a ghost of some sort. Would I have an idea as to what it was? Like it either a hunch or...
Sure. I mean, it's obvious it's like a spirit of some kind, but if you want to roll, let's go with religion.
That is an 11.
You're just not entirely sure. I mean, it's clear that there's some freaky dead things going on here, but...
Well, I mean, it's a ghost of some sort, and from my limited experience and knowledge, they're generally never good. I mean, I know that we saw the one that...
Daisy, what are you doing now?
Inspire me.
Can I look inside the fireplace?
Sure.
You know what she's doing?
What's she doing?
She's seeing if she can see any light.
Is there anything up there? Or is it blocked like the other ones?
It's blocked like the other ones, but when you look down, you see that it landed down. Like it looks like there's another fireplace on the bottom.
And a whole bunch of dead ghouls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this where the ghouls, I would assume, crawled through?
That is entirely feasible.
Okay. So it kind of just like reeks in here, right? Because of like the ichor in the tub.
And at this point, Marcus and Landor notice this creature just kind of like moving very quickly up to here. We're gonna roll for initiative. What did you guys get as your initiative?
15.
Me too.
And I got a 10.
I think Daisy has a higher AC. Dex, if I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, she does.
I think so.
I have a +1.
Dexterity +2.
Okay.
But my wisdom.
Dang, it went. Definitely have her beat on wisdom.
Marcus.
All right. This thing goes first.
course.
Ah, shoot.
Let's see what it's got.
All right. It's going to... You both can see her, and you both need to make wisdom saving throws, Landor and Marcus.
Instant death.
What kind of DM would do something like that?
I mean, if this is what I think it is, that's basically what that ability is. But I got a 16.
I got a
Okay.
4.
Okay, Marcus is unaffected, but Landor, you are frightened. This thing just looks like horrible. Its eyes seem to just like pierce into your very soul, and this like dark, just like you got the heebie-jeebies times 10. Like, like you want nothing to do with this thing. You are considered to be frightened. Gonna step back a couple spaces.
That's right. Better run.
Mm-hmm.
And then Daisy goes, but Daisy really doesn't.
No, I don't
what's
know
going
anything
on.
that's going on. So I feel like
No.
I'm technically not in initiative, but
I'll
like
give you roll a perception
Perception?
check. Yeah.
We definitely would have called for her too.
it's not your turn yet.
Yeah, but everything happens simultaneously in 6 seconds.
It's kind of true.
18. So
Yeah,
minus
you know
2.
something's up. You're not sure. You just feel like something's weird. Like maybe you saw out of the corner of your eye some kind of light. Just maybe something. Maybe the skin on the back of your neck just feels like it's crawling. There's something's wrong.
Okay. Daisy's gonna go poke her head out the door into the hallway where she knew
Like
Marcus
over
and
here.
Landor were. Yeah. Just be
I
like,
do have a quick question. Being
Mhm.
charmed and being frightened are two different things, correct?
Yes,
Okay. I thought so, but I just wanted to make sure.
that would have been very significant information for you. Yeah, so you see what looks like a coolish, like a very dim but cool light. I mean, Marcus says his glaive is lit, so maybe it's not even that strong, but Landor looks like he's like kind of stepping back a little bit as he looks like very scared of something, and Marcus is kind of standing there ready for battle.
okay. Well, seeing that clearly they're engaged with something. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If I'm correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, the movements that I had to get from the fireplace, that's the start of my movement, right?
I'm giving you 1, 2 squares of movement used to get there. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then well, yeah, I want to put myself in front of Landor.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. That's the full amount of movement that I have, right? 35.
You have 1 more as a
Can
barbarian.
I push Landor back? Just like I want to, like if he's afraid of it, I want to push, like just push him back like 1 square.
Sure. Do you resist?
No, because
Okay.
I'm frightened. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably like, yeah, I'm good with that. Like, you know. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a good decision, but I feel like it's what my character was like. Okay,
Fair enough.
because I can't move closer to her. I don't
Oh
think.
gosh.
Cannot. No.
I have a question. Does that
Yes.
apply only when he can see her? Like if he can't see her, can he still move? Like,
You'll have to wait till it's his turn.
darn it.
You do get a bonus action
Um,
and your action, actually.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, I haven't. Would I have seen it?
I think if you went up there, you probably were like, "Whoa!" You see that creepy creature just kind of spectrally floating there, you know?
Okay. Then. Oh boy. All right. I don't know if I want to rage or not. All right.
Decisions.
I guess I will rage and then hold my action for if anything comes into my distance range, I'll throw a javelin at it.
Okay, sure. That's it for Daisy. Marcus.
All right. I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'll try to get within range of it.
Like your melee range, or like
Yeah,
right
like-
up to it? Okay.
Like my range, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Or did you want to be up here? Do you care?
Well, if so, it's fine. That's fine there. That's fine.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna make an attack, just a regular attack on it.
Okay. More context here.
And that's a 22 to hit.
That's 22 hits.
Cool. It's gonna be 11 slashing and 4 fire.
Okay, so a total of 15. Okay. Yeah, I mean, your glaive, it like passes through it, but you can tell there is some resistance of some kind, and the fire definitely kind of it, like kind of dissipates, but gives it this weird like yellowish orange glow momentarily.
Right. And
however, the fire damage, which how much was that? Was 5?
I think. Sorry, I already picked up my dice.
It's fine. The fire didn't appear to bother her as much as maybe fire normally damages creatures.
Good to know. Okay.
Would I know this?
No,
Or
you're not
notice
seeing
this?
this. You're just
Okay.
like, "Ugh, get me out of here."
I don't think it's going to do anything, but I'll use menacing attack.
Okay.
Which is
Oh,
gonna-
yeah, what is
it's
it?
gonna- It's going to add 8 slashing, and then it has to make a DC 15 strength, 15 wisdom save, or it's frightened.
Okay. I mean, the extra damage definitely hurts, but it just doesn't even react to whatever your normal methods are.
Ooh, yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. And I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
This normal attack again.
Okay.
And that one's gonna be a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Oh man, I'm so glad I didn't use Great Weapon Master. Alright. That's 11 slashing
Okay.
and 6 fire. 17 total.
Okay. Same situation with the fire.
And I feel like I might as well. I'm gonna do another menacing. 7 slashing.
Okay. Dang. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with the Polearm Master. This one will be Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And that's a 5. So
Okay. That does miss. It can happen. All right.
and I'll just use my last movement just to back up. If I could get behind that corner, awesome. I doubt I can, but
I'm gonna say no.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Marcus has done Landor. Yeah, you're not getting anywhere closer to this thing at all. You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear, like while you can see it.
Okay. Is there any way that I can break it?
Anyway, you can break the frightened.
Yes.
Well, not right now.
Okay. I am just. I'm gonna cast a Bardic Inspiration on Marcus, and that does only have to be within the ability of 60 feet within can hear me. It does not have to be within line of
No
sight.
line of sight. Okay, that was my question.
Nice.
I
Thank you.
did check that one because I wasn't 100% sure, and it just says turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet of who can hear you.
There you go.
So I can't do cutting words. That I have to do. I have to be able to see it. But I can do bardic inspiration. So I'm going to inspire Marcus. And other than that, I am just going to stay right here.
All right, you can make a saving throw, another wisdom saving throw. See if you can break this.
11.
Still no dice. Which is a ironic way to put that. And now the enemy goes, and in true Omnigul-like fashion, this thing lets out a wail that would just like I don't know if you've ever had noise that's so loud and so shrill that just every fiber of your being wants it to stop. And I'm gonna need all three of you to make con saves.
This could be a TPK right here.
Could be, but it's not gonna be.
I hate these
snap.
things.
The
I hate
pumped
them
up
so
kids.
All right. This is a what save?
Con.
Constitution 19.
Oh no, saving throw? That's a 19.
Okay.
9.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Marcus and Daisy. You both take 14 psychic damage. And Landor, you actually have your hit points reduced to 0 and you collapse unconscious.
No.
It's a pretty nasty thing. In some ways, almost kind of unfair.
All right.
Lay those hands.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my hands on him.
Lay your hands
So that was its action, and then you notice it just go, and you're not sure what happens. Just kind of passes right through the room.
Why did I get out of combat with it?
Because
You
you
didn't
were
know it was
expecting
gonna
it to
do.
approach you and get that extra attack.
No, I knew. We already ran
I knew
away.
what it was gonna do. I knew it.
I'm an idiot.
I knew it. Daisy, you go next.
Okay. Daisy's gonna reach down to Landor and pump 3 points of lay on hands into him. Does he wake up? Is he breathing?
Yes,
Is he
your
stable?
eyes wake up and you're just. This happened very fast. You literally were like, Sorry. This is like very quickly.
Does that remove the frightened effect?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh.
Oh, he's frightened? Oh, I forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Brutal.
But that's not a disease or poison. It's a
It's not.
condition.
No.
So I couldn't have even cured him of that. Landor, this is no time for a nap.
Sorry, I just got
I'm
scared.
gonna. I wanna run around the bend, just around the river bend. One.
Oh, yeah,
Marcus, where did it go?
If I could answer her, I'll tell her it went in the.
I feel like it's nice to say you can only talk on your turn, but it's also a little cheesy.
They both have the same initiative too.
And you
I
said
do.
that talking was a free action.
Yes,
Like-
but you can't take free actions on someone else's turn, so nice try. But, sure, you can have it very, very brief. You just say, reply whatever you'd like.
Just through the south door ahead of me.
That's
Okay.
it. Okay.
So that was what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't quite get there. But I'm gonna go in that direction. So I have a question. I just took damage right before this. So does that mean that I'm gonna lose my rage?
No, you still have it.
Oh, I'll still have it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I guess just stand right there and see if it comes out of the door. I still have my action. I probably should have poured a healing potion into Landor's face. I will hold a attack action if it comes into my distance range to throw a javelin at it. again.
Okay.
And that concludes my turn.
All right, Marcus, you go.
All right. I'm gonna go through the door,
Okay, so you go.
or open the door at least, and then look
two,
at what I see.
3. Yeah, you kind of get there, and the door is closed. So you just gotta.
I'll push it open.
Okay. You see it kind of in the corner over here. It opens in. Marcus just kind of, pushes his way through. Forget where you were. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll say.
Yeah. So I'll go 5, 6. I'll go like diagonal, so that I'm like on the third row and second from the wall. You know what I mean? Yeah, wherever, as long as I'd be able to hit it.
You can cover the whole room from that one spot. You and your ways.
All right. Yeah.
I'm 6'2", but I have a 7-foot wingspan. No, just kidding.
I'll Great Weapon Master it.
Okay.
And that's why did I just roll 2 dice? Damn it! I just rolled 2 dice. Both of them would have hit.
You just roll again.
Yeah. Damn it! Why did I do that?
Aha!
I have a
evil DM laugh.
question.
Give me 1 second, Daisy.
You are inspired to be, remember.
Yes.
Yeah. I am, but that was a 14, which I'm pretty sure hit last time.
Are you using your inspiration or not?
I'm not using it.
It hits. It's happened in this campaign before. It's been used when it didn't need to be. But sometimes you can't take that risk.
Sometimes I'm pretty sure I rolled the 13 last time and hit. That's why I didn't.
I think you're
it.
right. Technical difficulties
that's just
notwithstanding.
really poor remembering from me. So that's gonna be 9 plus 5, 14, 24 slashing, and 10 fire.
And how would you like to do this, my friend?
Oh, I just run in, see it hiding in the corner, and just just a diagonal slash, and just.
Yes, it kind of like there's like a little flash of light as it just kind of like bursts and dissipates into this like a wispy smoke, and it just seems to almost like evaporate, like you might like think.
I'll just say, Daisy, Lando, it's safe. You could come in now. You could stop hiding.
I peek my head around the corner.
He's like, you promise? Those.
Do I feel the fear fading, or am I still frightened?
I mean, you're still frightened, but
Daisy's javelin flies through the air, inches from Marcus's head.
Oh man, that's rough.
Because she would have thrown it when she saw the thing.
But you don't see it.
Oh, well, I thought I saw it because the door.
Oh well, you were kind of right there, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
So maybe it shouldn't have been Marcus's kill.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
My main question though was that
we'll say it flies over his head, and he's like, "Whoa!"
Slams into the wall right where she was.
I was curious, if because the door was open, if I was gonna have to roll, a Constitution check to see if I was frightened. Because when they saw her, she was afraid, and I didn't know. It doesn't matter now. She's dead.
I mean, it's a good question, and I appreciate the honesty, but that was an ability of this creature.
Okay.
So you now kind of take that moment to really kind of get your bearings, and you see that you are standing inside a bedroom. Looks like it's very well furnished, but decaying with age, and there's lots of dust and cobwebs all over the place, and there doesn't seem to be any like full-on like personal effects that seem like it looks like it's prepared to house someone, but it just hasn't been used in a long time. So you've just killed the banshee. I mean, the ghostly, loud creature. And you are now in a very dusty old bedroom.
Hey guys, is it safe? Is it safe over there?
Yes, Lando, it's dead. You could come in.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, Marcus took that thing out. What was it? Marcus, do you know what it was?
DM, do I know what it was?
Roll a religion check.
Roll a do you know what it was check.
Yeah.
Oop, I just lost my pen. It's natural 18, I believe, plus 2 as well.
Yeah, you think it was a banshee, and you know that usually has to do with an elven woman that died in some form of emotionally painful, twisted manner.
Yes, Lando, or Daisy, whoever asked me that question, I believe it was a banshee, which is created when some sort of elven lady is killed in more of a brutal or painful manner. I'm wondering how she could have found herself here, if it has anything to do with why all the ghouls are here.
Yes, this place is quite peculiar. Should we keep exploring?
Have you all gathered in the bedroom, you think?
Sure.
Can I search the room to see if there's anything of note or use?
Yes. You can. I guess make an investigation or perception check. I'll give you your choice.
That is a 12.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like we said before, it's, it looks like it's a nicer bedroom, dwarven in decoration and everything like that. And it looks like, like the bed was made. It doesn't look like there was, like it's been used, like it's ready to receive, but it's just covered with dust and cobwebs, things like that. Like it's just been unattended to or undisturbed in a long time.
Daisy is gonna check out the fireplace.
Okay.
Is the flue open? Is it blocked from the top, just like all the other ones?
This flue is closed.
Oh. I open it.
Okay. Little metal's kind of like jagged and not jagged, but rusted and squeaks when you turn the knob, and then you look up and it looks like there's no daylight.
All right. So, although the flue was closed on this one, it's still blocked from the outside. Daisy's gonna wander into the hallway. Can I look out the arrow slots to see if I can see anything? I'm assuming that's what those are above us.
They are, and as you look out over, you have dark vision, so you could see. I'll do this here. This is underneath. You see, like looking down, you remember there's that like gathering hall, and then over here is that balcony that you had seen. So it's a very, very tall area.
Okay.
And over here looks similar, but it's hard to see. Actually, you see maybe like a little bit of sunlight in there, but they're like arrow slits, so it's...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, you can't make out much detail, except for it looks like there's some natural light in the back.
Okay. Alright, I don't know, is Marcus and Landor doing anything?
Just checking out the other rooms.
Okay, so... You guys are right. Man, what is on? Weird. Okay.
I did not jump out the window.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Okay. All right, so you guys come over to here. Why does he keep doing that? He was right next to him. That's so weird. Anyways, so which one do you guys want to check out first?
I'm actually going to cast a level 1 healing word on myself.
Okay, can't imagine why you'd do that. Okay.
I feel like having slightly more than 3 hit points might be a good idea.
Not that I'm ungrateful for the laying on of hands.
I got 6 health back.
Okay.
We could go down.
Okay. I'm assuming Marcus then is leading the way?
Yeah.
Alright, the door is not locked. Just opening it.
Sure.
You open this up. You see another fireplace down here. And you see a stone-framed bed with a moldy mattress kind of in the middle of the room. Similar to the one next door, but I'd say a little nicer looking. And set into the south wall is another soot-stained fireplace. But this one, just like I said, looks like it's maybe a little more nicely decorated. Less generic. Maybe not necessarily for guests.
Okay, check the room and see if there's anything where they would keep or hide like personal belongings in there.
Sure, I would say make a perception check or investigation.
I will assist him.
Okay.
Do you want to assist or just roll your own?
I guess
you
I
guys
can
could do
roll my
whatever you
own.
want. Daisy's probably
It's a
just
15 for me.
It was a 24 for me.
Okay. Yeah, like Marcus,
Not
you were
good.
just you were just kind of like wandering over to the fireplace. Something caught your eye. As Marcus kind of steps over to it, Landor, you kind of look up and see what he sees. Looks like soot-shaped dwarven-sized handprints kind of on the back wall on there. And it looks like, I don't know, it looks a little deliberate more than like they all seem kind of concentrated in one spot.
I'm gonna try. Well, first I'll look to Landor and be like, "Hey, buddy, you see this?" And then I'm gonna try to follow the handprints and see if there's something to push or turn or.
I'm just gonna step over next to the wall, just in case he gets something, trips something.
Like a gout of flame comes out. I love you, buddy, but that's. Right.
I just kind of like step back just a little bit, like, no, let's figure that one.
Daisy will go to the opposite wall. She sees Landor doing that.
Gotcha. So Marcus, you step forward and you're kind of absentmindedly just put your hand on it and you just kind of push and the stone kind of like recesses in and you just kind of see like a stone door kind of just open up behind the fireplace.
Cool.
Into like a kind of like a vault.
I'll look back.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like it's definitely below your eye level, kind of maybe around the 4.5 feet all range, kind of like a dwarf would.
I'll look back at the other guys like, "You seeing this?" And then I'm gonna climb in.
He's like, "I'm the man." You can tell everybody. All right, so yeah, you kind of duck your head in and you walk through, and along the south wall here. Otherwise, the room is pretty much empty, but you see an iron chest with clawed feet sitting there right up against the, this back wall.
Okay, I'll kind of check it. Is it locked?
It does appear to be locked, and you actually see there's like a tiny circular indentation instead of like a keyhole would be. And as you kind of just like look at it a little further, you see the tiny symbol of a hand axe clutched in a gauntlet.
I take the ring,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna put the ring in there if it looks like it'll fit.
Yeah, as you look at it, you're like, oh, that looks exactly like what this is for. You go there and you just kind of turn it.
Sick.
And it just, and you hear it click.
Sick. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. I mean, it's old and iron, so I mean, it's got a little bit of as you open it up.
There's a ghost inside.
And then in there you see what looks like a helmet, a cloak, and a wand.
Do they appear to be fancy or magical or
very fancy? But you don't know about magic.
All right, yeah, I'll grab the things and I'll push them through the fireplace hole. Be like, hey, I found these things in a chest, and then I'm gonna kind of take another look around the room, around the chest, see if there's anything else that I missed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just those doors are crafty little guys.
Yeah, roll another perception or investigation.
Landor, I've stuck my head in like every chimney in this castle. And
I didn't even think of that.
I was thinking of that.
And Marcus found the secret hiding place.
It's because you were looking out the window when it happened.
What did you get, Marcus?
7.
A 7, yeah. You think that's nothing else really to this room?
Oh wait. Oh, nah, never mind. It was fine. I think I was inspired, but
you can use that if you want. Sure. You were inspired, actually.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been 10 minutes. That was the one thing I did for the fight, other than going down and being afraid.
That makes it a 14.
Goes up to a 14. Yes, still, you're not. You don't think there's anything else going on here?
I had a feeling, but at least I got to.
I love that.
It's gonna expire. You might as well use it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll climb back out.
Okay.
And I'll take the ring too before I climb back out.
Gotcha. Yes. Okay.
Marcus, what'd you find?
I pushed it through for you guys. It was some sort of helmet and a cloak and a wand of some sort.
Yeah, the helmet's got like the kind that comes down over the nose, but like leaves the eyes open. And there's a little thing for the mouth, kind of.
Do you guys think it's safe to put on, or do you think it's like cursed or something? Like everyone put it on and then they turned into ghouls.
Well, I needed to use that ring that we found on the ghastly fellow down below to open it. I'm thinking it was his special armor, something like that. Maybe he would have been able to defend this place had he been wearing it. But I don't know. Is there any way that we could sort of detect any magical properties?
Well, I mean, if you're willing to wait some time, I could cast a detect magic that would let us know what's on it.
How much time?
10 minutes.
Sure.
Or 11 minutes. Or something like that.
As he takes 10 minutes, I'll kind of... Daisy, do you think we should open that other door and just make sure nothing's going to sneak up on us while he's doing this thing? Or should we wait?
Well, I think we should stay here just in case something pops at us somewhere. Landor took a pretty hard fall before.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so you guys just chilling for 10 minutes, basically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, to do detect magic, I have to beat on my drums, just kind of,
Yeah, so dust like kicks up and stuff in the air. It's just like
he sets up like his Neil Peart wraparound drum set. And
yeah. There's power in music, everybody. So yes, all 3 items glow magical. The cloak has like an abjuration. That would be the school of magic that you get out of that. The wand has like an evocation school to it. And the helmet has an illusion property going on there.
I tell them
figure
what I
out,
see. We'll probably need a long like a little more time to, like, I can tell you what the magic is, but I like what school it came from. But until we can actually like study these, I won't know actually what they do for sure yet.
Do you think they'd be harmful if we tried them out?
Here, put the helmet on.
So Marcus puts the helmet on, and as soon as he does, his eyes start glowing like red, and he looks real menacing.
All right, this is a common item.
He just like looks at you, and it's like, oh, like, what was that?
Marcus, you're scary.
I feel
Marcus
like you
has
could be
no idea,
extra
though.
intimidating with that.
Yeah, Marcus has no idea what they're talking about.
I'll take it off.
And
Here,
his
put
eyes
it
go
on.
back to normal.
Lander, you put it on.
All right, I put the helmet on.
His eyes glow red, and they look real menacing.
Look, Marcus. See, he's scary.
Oh, yep, yes, he is.
He's very scary.
I take it back off.
There you go.
So, does that doesn't affect like armor class or anything, right? Or does it?
Best you know
We
is your
don't
eyes
know.
glow red.
All right, well, should we put everything in the bag and just continue on?
Yeah. Let's finish up here in Axeholm, and then we'll figure out what those are later.
Okay, so you guys are moving back out into the hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm assuming you're going to this door next?
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you tell me.
Let's check the door for traps.
All right. Investigation,
Is that a
perception.
perception or investigation?
I'll let you
Or
choose.
either. 19.
19. You do not think it's trapped.
Nice.
Let's go in it.
Should have investigated.
And you guys found another pooper. Like rusty chainmail curtains here, kind of hang.
You know, I'll look and see if there's anything in there. 'Cause I just realized that we completely ignored the last one too, and we might as well be thorough.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprisingly not as smelly as you might have imagined, but given its probable lack of use over the years, you know, you look down there and it's just kind of dark. Maybe you take your glaive and you're like, hey, what's going on? This is a natural gas vent. Yeah, and it just looks like it just goes deep. Like it's just a chute that goes deep beyond your light.
All right. At least
You
I
could
can
try
say
to
that.
climb down it if you want.
No, not doing that. I just wanted to be able to say that I looked.
You did.
He came, he saw, he checked the pooper.
Have we checked everything?
I think there is another door to that way.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't gone up yet.
To
Where
the
that balcony was.
So I'm assuming you're heading over there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll just open the door.
Oh man, he's just going in for it. Opens it up, and it seems.
It's the princess balcony where she walks out and waves.
Yeah. Yeah, this just basically looks like some kind of a receiving zone, like, right? Like, so if this was like a place where guests would come into, like whoever's in charge could come out onto the balcony and address them without having to go down. You know, it's like a security measure. And then this just looks like more earthquake damage, just like rubble.
I will say to Daisy, did you find the the room that you climbed into yet. Does it seem
No,
like we've?
none of these look familiar. Like the room that I opened the door to. They were actually there when I climbed through that little like gopher hole tunnel. There was one room that it led out into, and then there was another room that I opened the door into. I don't know.
You know, I'm just now remembering that I don't think we ever checked out the stairs in those rooms with the arrow slits. Perhaps maybe that leads into the room that you found.
Possibly. Does it look like the earthquake damage, like there was a hall there, or does it look like it crumbled just like a wall?
I think as a rock gnome, you have like advantage on things like that. Am I right, or is that?
I don't think so. Let me double check.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of content to give it to you anyway. But either way, like this room looks like it's definitely was like, you know, crafted, and then this just looks kind of just damaged. So.
Well, according to my racial traits,
It's stone cunning, or is that a dwarven trait? Sometimes I mix that up.
I don't think it's a gnome thing, because I have known cunning and artificer's lore.
Gotcha.
But what am I rolling to see if it was a collapsed hall or if it was just a collapsed wall?
Let's go ahead and give you investigation, and I'm gonna give you advantage still because I feel like that's fair.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Okay, so it's an unnatural 20.
Dirty.
Nice.
Yes, as far as past this, you feel like, I mean, maybe there could have been some kind of a hallway beyond here. I mean, you certainly don't see a door, so you know there wasn't a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see any like finished floor back here. It just looks kind of just rocky now. I mean, if you really wanted to like take time and just dig at it and try and see if you go past the ground level or whatever you want to call it, you could, but you don't think that was a hallway.
Okay. Guys, I think what Marcus was saying, we should check out the stairs to see if it'll bring us up, because this doesn't look like it actually led anywhere. I think it was just this receiving area that was up here.
Yeah, so I think there was the 2 stairs in each of the arrow slit rooms, and then wasn't there another set of stairs down in the bottom, like left-hand side of
This was the first floor.
Oh, okay.
So
Yes.
this
Weird.
So this is where Daisy had, gone up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have these stairs that did go up here. This staircase.
Which that's one
Went
we
up.
took.
That's the one you took.
Mhm.
And then this
I
was
think
the other
we
staircase
found-
you saw, but you also
Yeah.
saw that there's stairs here. So
yeah,
kind of like,
okay.
this is probably where it goes.
Okay. I remember there was another set of stairs down on the bottom floor, but I don't remember where it went.
I'm impressed with myself at how well I remember this map. I feel like Dan from the old Destiny days.
Oh yeah. He'd been like, hey, you don't know where to go? I've been there once. Like I'm still piecing it all together, man. All right, so where you want to head over there?
Yeah, let's head up the stairs on the right side.
How high up is this balcony?
I think it's maybe 20 feet down.
All right, fine. Did we open that door yet, though?
What
To the
door?
balcony?
No.
Might
I
as well
mean,
just
this was a
look at it.
dwarven
Oh, sure, yeah.
hall,
I
so wouldn't it
kind
be
of
like
assumed you did.
12 feet?
Well, it said the ceilings were 40 feet here, so I'm just giving it.
I know. I'm
Giving it
just
its,
kidding. Just because dwarves are short, so that's why I was
They
going
are,
with
but
that.
they also like to compensate. We'll say that. All right. So, which stairs did you want to come up through? Come back
Neither
down?
of those.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I've come down
Oh,
through, I should say.
Okay.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
So the way you
the
had come up.
Smaller stair. Yes.
No.
Okay. So you come up through here,
Oh, okay.
boop, 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 and now you want to go up this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I say we want to
That
go
makes
up the
sense.
right one.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
So, do you mean like the correct one or the one on the right? Okay, just kidding.
The easternmost stairs the easternmost stairs on the north side.
The one on Marcus's left.
Alright, I'm just gonna set that up as you guys come up the stairs.
Oh boy.
Why don't you guys give
Are there
me
traps on the stairs?
Well, you didn't ask that.
Definitely enemies on the stairs.
Well, no, I'm just checking out for marching order and all that fun mumbo jumbo.
I think marching order is usually Daisy, me, and.
I think I'm going first. No, I'm just kidding.
I just don't want to assume. That's all.
We actually went on
With
the
my
upstairs.
9 health points, I definitely think I am not first.
Yeah,
That
if
is
anything,
fair.
Landor's at the bottom of the stairs, and when we
He's
get
like,
to the top,
is it safe, guys? You guys coming up the stairs, and you see, like, you know, there's some natural light, kind of seems like it's coming in from this direction. You see some shadowed, there's like a shadow kind of coming here, like almost like there's a pillar of some kind. Actually, Daisy, make a perception check, and Marcus can make one at disadvantage because he's, well, no, you can see over her. You can make one at regular.
Do we have the glaive out for light,
Damn it.
or
When I rolled at disadvantage, I rolled a 6 and an 11. When you told me not disadvantage, I rolled again, and it was a natural 1. Six, not natural.
So we'll give you the
6, not
6.
natural
We'll give you
11.
the 6. It's in the middle.
Okay, all right. So it is an 11 then.
Okay. Like let's compromise there. That was not clear DMing.
I appreciate that. You didn't have to do it, but I appreciate it.
All right. So Daisy is just like, wow, look at the architecture. This is cool. And Marcus is starting to notice some very thick cobwebs. Kind of like thicker, not like the kind you saw in the bedchamber down there, but like larger cobwebs.
Like the sort of cobwebs that a larger spider would create.
That certainly sounds possible.
I will say to the two of them, I see some really big cobwebs in here, and I'm thinking that they were made by a really big spider. So let's be really careful.
is my detect magic still going, or has it been more than 10 minutes?
Let's let fate decide, shall we? I'm going to roll a d10. You still have a minute or two left. You're not entirely sure exactly.
Okay.
And you're not getting any
am
like
I-
magical presences other than the ones on your party from, you know, items and whatnot.
Okay.
Daisy just like quietly peek her head around the corner so she can try and see. I know she's only got dark vision up to 60 feet, but can
My torch is lit, not torch, but
Your
sure,
glaive.
that's what I'll be calling my glaive.
It feels appropriate. Yeah, so you want to peek your head around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very quietly.
All right, roll stealth check.
All right. Oh my gosh, another one.
Another 4?
Well, I have +2 to my stealth, so that makes it an 8.
Okay. So just for
I mean,
map reasons, I'm
not
just going
as
to put you
terrible.
here. You know, this looks like the pillar that was casting the shadow. You see this looks like maybe some kind of control mechanism for the portcullis down below. And then this, we're going to go ahead and move this up here. And then we're going to roll some initiative because we got some big baddies to handle.
Jeez, sorry guys. Daisy's neck like popped as she was turning her head.
She's like, oh.
Marcus is back on his BS, and that's a 9.
Oh man. Daisy got 11.
Okay.
And I got 16.
Okay.
Yeah, Landor. Yeah. We should have short rested.
We literally just took a short rest, but
Yeah, that's why I didn't suggest it. I felt like it just happened.
Listen, I take a nap and I wake up and then I go, I need another nap.
oh, I can't nap.
Naps on naps.
Okay, so as Daisy kind of sticks her head out and is looking, it's at that point they had a natural 20 on its stealth check actually, which is why you didn't notice it. But there is a bite attack coming at you with advantage. All right, so that's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's 10 piercing damage. You're not raging.
Nope.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
Rolling with a different die.
Might be a good move.
Okay, 17.
Okay, that's a success. So you take, instead of taking 10 poison damage, you take 5 poison damage. And that is the only thing that happens to you because of that.
so
At that point, Daisy kind of like looks up and there's just another one there. Another one. Yes, Josh.
So I didn't think of this until now, so do with it how you will. I don't know about Landor, but I probably would have followed one space forward with Daisy, and that also would have given me Sentinel, so that's up to you because I didn't say anything. But go ahead.
There's a wall right there though, right?
There is a wall right there, so I guess the way, well, let me just set this up and then we'll handle that in a second.
I didn't say it until now, so that's...
No, I understand what you're saying, because I kind of I moved her there just for kind of, she's peeking her head around, so it's a little hazy. This is probably more accurate to where the creature is. We can move you there. And you probably would have been on guard, so why don't we go ahead and have you roll a perception check, and we'll see how that goes.
Sure.
You gotta be able to perceive at a natural 20 or above.
It was a regular 20, not natural.
Yeah, he has a decent stealth, so I'm gonna say that didn't work out.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They're kind of seem to be crawling down the ceiling and on the pillars and turning around, and they seem to be just crazy creepy. So that happens, and we'll go with Landor. You're up first now.
All right.
So you really only can see you see Daisy kind of try to jump back as she seems to get bit by something, and at that point you kind of look up and see these two creepy crawlies starting to come down the walls.
Okay. If I cast a hypnotic pattern down on the bottom wall, I don't know if I could see it. I probably couldn't. I probably have to move.
What, your target is up against the wall?
Yeah, but I wanted to cast it left more so I could get the fourth one over to the left to get the bottom four.
You were only aware of these two.
Okay.
And probably one that's over here somewhere because you saw Daisy get hit. But other than that, you don't know that these exist. Oops. Not unreasonable to think that there's more in there, but you don't know where.
Am I able to move at all? Could I get past Daisy and Marcus?
You could pull a Daisy, yeah.
Please don't do it.
What does Landor do?
I just want to cast a hypnotic. Well, no, because if I cast that down there, it's still gonna. It's a 30-foot cube. If I cast it on that back wall, will it hit Daisy?
No, by 30 foot. It's just that's all it says. Is it a diameter-ish kind of a feature?
It weaves through the air inside a 30-foot cube within range. And with the range is 120 feet. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. I think she would be within that 30-foot cube, though.
3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you feel confident to not be able to affect Daisy.
Okay. Then I'm just going to cast a shatter on that, on the one in the, like, that one right there.
You should get these
I'm
two,
gonna
right?
I'm gonna hit the middle of it.
Like
And
right
it's
here?
a 10-foot, right, it was 10-foot sphere, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you'd be able to get those two guys.
Okay.
Con saves, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, we've got a 13 and a 21.
21 saves, 13 does not.
Okay. We'll say this guy made a
And
saving
that
throw.
is 18 damage.
Oh, okay, so that one only takes 9. And then this one takes 18 thunder damage.
18 thunder
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, so the thing hits. This thing just echoes throughout this entire chamber. You see dust and cobwebs like falling and shattering, quite literally. And these two things kind of recoil and go. You do that.
And I am going to cast a Bardic Inspiration on Marcus.
Okay, Marcus, you are inspired. Daisy, you're up next.
All right. Well, the one
You see all of the creepies starting to move now. You're like, oh, there's 7 of them.
Okay, so I can use my free action to say there's 7 of them.
Charge!
And then, can I? So the one that just hit me,
Yes.
is it close enough for me to hit? Because I'm assuming they're able to crawl on the walls, and I
Oh,
don't know
yes.
how tall the ceilings are. So is that within my melee range?
Yes, you are within melee with this thing.
All right, I'm gonna take all. Well, okay, I'm gonna wait because maybe I'll be able to kill it. I'm gonna try and hit it with my Dragon Slayer longsword for my first.
Okay, just as a friendly DM reminder, you are not raging.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Oh,
'Cause-
do you
well-
not have any?
No.
Oh.
You have none?
No more rage at the
None.
moment. All right, let's see how
Yeah.
this goes.
Oh, boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Let's. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Okay, that is a 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, 19 hits.
Okay. D8. Alright.
Oh, this should be fun.
7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright, and then my second attack.
Mm-hmm.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
Ah, damn. Alright, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna try and hit it with my Dwarven Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
Non-natural 20.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. Yeah, so you like slice its leg, you try to get another one, and it pulls it back, and it's just in time for you to bring that warhammer over and smash a different leg, and it just goes as it kind of recoils in pain.
All right. I need to make space for them to get out.
No, we could
Whoa.
all.
What does Daisy do?
Well, this is rules. We could move through non-hostile player.
That's
spaces.
true. You can.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I could have come out. I just decided that would be best if I did not.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna give any insight in what I think you should
I
do.
understand.
I just want to make sure that's known.
Okay. Well, I mean, if they don't,
It is known.
if they can attack through me, I'm just gonna stay here. Unless I don't know if I want to try and give anyone an advantage, but I also don't want to get surrounded. All right, yeah, that's gonna end my turn. I'll stay there.
Okay. This bad boy is going to take another swipe at Daisy.
He's in a good spot.
With its bite attack. It's a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Yep. So that's 11 piercing. Need you to make another con save.
Not that one. Oh man. 11.
11 succeeds.
Woo!
And then you take 5 poison damage. And that's all that happens there.
All right.
This one shoots a web at you. Okay, that's 23, so that hits.
Oh my God.
That hits, yeah.
Yes. Let's see. Okay, so this web just kind of hits Daisy and just like kind of engulfs her. She's restrained right now. Yeah, and that's pretty much all that happens with that. This creature is going to step forward. Nope, I did want to go one more. And is going to attack. Has advantage because of the restrained. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Dang. Okay, that's 10 more piercing damage. And another con save, please.
Alright. A natural 1.
Okay. So you take 7 poison damage.
I think, so just so you know, Daisy's now rolling death saves.
Oh, she's unconscious.
Yeah.
Whip, she's down.
Okay.
After the 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well that's... The poison was all kind of in the one. Poison damage reaches the target at 0 hit points. The target is stable, but poisoned for 1 hour. Yeah, so you're also paralyzed at this point, but you're unconscious, so that's just how that goes.
All right.
This guy kind of comes into range over here, and he's going to shoot a web attack at Marcus. Yes.
Wait, just was that other spider that just hit Daisy? Was that in my range?
Yeah, actually, I would say it is.
Okay. Can I make an attack on it before?
You sure can. I won't resolve that. Actually, I can.
Oh.
It missed. So.
Okay, that is a 25. No, that's a 15. Sorry, 25.
A little bit different. On Spider 2, yes, 15 hits.
Okay.
And was this regular or Great Weapon Master? Probably should.
That was regular. Oh man, I should have X'd before you hit Daisy. It's too late. Whatever.
This was the one that failed its save against the Shatter.
Which one?
The one that you're attacking.
I don't know what that means.
It means it took 18 damage.
It took
from
some
the
hefty
shatter.
damage.
Yeah, nice. All right, that's 7 slashing, but 7 fire.
Yes. So you slice into the thing, and it like you cut in nice and deep, and it's like recoils as is in danger, but then just the fire kind of just ignites the thing, and it just kind of goes down. I'm sorry, what?
Did it still kill Daisy?
It doesn't interrupt the action. It's a reaction to the action.
No. Polearm Master is when it gets in my range. I make an attack as soon as it's in my range.
Oh, I thought you were going with the Sentinel.
I waited way too long to say that, though. So I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna say it was just kind of a same time sort of a situation because I don't want to. Retconning is going to be a little weird.
Yeah, sorry, I was.
That's fine.
Not on my game.
It's all good. This shoots a web attack at Marcus, and it just kind of impacts against the wall as you just see like a kind of a nasty globular thing. This guy starts to crawl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not in your defensive stance, so it's going to make an attack against Daisy, which you're paralyzed, and that's so. I mean, it's just a critical hit. So you have 2 failed death saving throws.
All right.
And then this spider is going to crawl along the wall. And then you guys don't know what this thing is doing, but it's moving this way. You guys just hear other like kind of sounds as you clickety clacks of things moving on the wall. Marcus, you go.
Okay. can I just use my movement, even if it takes my entire movement? That's fine. To just grab Daisy and pull her down to whatever space I could bring her to on the stairs.
Yes. Yes, so you can move half speed doing that. Because you have the Sentinel feat, I'm going to give you the option to take any attacks of opportunity instead of her taking attacks of opportunity. I'm basically saying, like, you're able to kind of get in front of her and shield her.
Would she take attacks of opportunity for being when she's not willingly moving?
I mean, that's a good point, but I'm letting you take the attacks because you have to get in front of her. I feel like to do that, like in order to get her, you'd have to go into the space.
Yeah, I was hoping to just, but sure, I'll take the attacks.
Okay, so that's just going to be 2. That's going to be a miss. That's a 16 from that one, and this one, that's even worse. That's a 12. Okay, so you get her, and you're going to pull her back to, well, we'll basically just move Daisy down here. Kind of sharing a space with Landor.
Sure.
So that's your, I guess your action would be to grab her.
Oh, well, I mean, we've been saying, like, this whole, multiple times in the game where, like, you just take double your movement just to grab somebody and run with them. Or take half your movement to do that. So that's kind of what I was going off of. But if we're not doing that, then...
I'm just thinking it through.
Yeah. No, I'm just telling you my thought process.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you're able to move her down there. And you kind of turn around now. You have your glaive.
Okay.
You kind of were able to... Maybe you were kind of scaring him away with the glaive as you grabbed her.
Alright, so the only one really within my reach right now is the guy that tried to hit me before.
This one.
That one. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll make an attack on that guy. And we'll do Great Weapon Master, I think. No, we'll make a regular attack on him first.
Okay.
That's a natural 1, so...
That is a miss.
Alright. Make another attack on him. And... yeah, we'll do Great Weapon Master for it.
Okay.
Nope, shouldn't have done Great Weapon Master on it. That's an 8. I mean, I guess... possible? Yeah, whatever. I'll use, I'm gonna use my inspiration. And it's a 12 now.
12 misses. Yeah.
Alright, at least we know.
Yeah, you kind of a big overhand swing as it happens, and it just impacts into the ground. Sparks fly because of the metal on metal plus the fire.
Alright, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a defensive stance.
Okay.
I think. And that's that.
Okay. Landor.
Yeah, let's see here. Can I bonus action first?
Of course you can.
I'm gonna bonus action the healing word onto Daisy, just a level 1.
Okay.
So she gets 8 hit points.
Alright, you are back.
And
with covered in webs, but still back.
and I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the one that Marcus was just trying to attack.
Okay, yeah.
And that's a 25.
Yes, a 25 will hit.
And that is only 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, kind of pulls back one of its legs.
And that I'm going to take a step back. I just want to move one step back.
Okay. All right, Daisy.
All right.
I'm paralyzed.
You are paralyzed and poisoned, so you're alive.
Oh
Thank
my
God. but you are in this, just encased in the web, and you're like we'll say you could probably get some muffled sounds out, but you can't really move your arms or legs.
All right. That's my turn, I guess.
You could say, I'm giving you a chance to say something if you want.
Oh,
If you want. You don't have to.
I mean, I could bump myself up 2 more hit points, but I'd rather wait.
You have to, well, I guess we'll say your hands are like this.
Yeah.
So, lay on hands. Sure. Why not?
Do I take damage from the poison?
No, you just have the poisoned condition. Which is kind of silly because you're paralyzed. But it's just what it says.
Okay.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so I'll just say, if someone wants to take the Dragon Slayer longsword, use it. It's pretty good.
Alright, now the spiders go. We'll say this nerd takes that step forward. He moves 5 spaces. He's already in it, so he has to move more than 5, right?
For more than 5 spaces, yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna make his attack on you. That's an 18. That just hits, doesn't it?
18 does just 18 hits. Yep.
Okay. So you take, of course I rolled an 8. You take 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And you have to make a con save.
All right. So I am going to. Well, I'll make that con save first, I guess.
Okay.
Wait, what did you? Wait. Oh, never mind. I waited too long.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was gonna do a cutting words on the 18, but I think I waited too long because you already rolled damage.
That's if you. I mean, if you want to use it, I think that's fine.
Okay, I'll use a cutting words.
That is your reaction in case that matters. But... So, oh yeah, I guess the minimum is a 1, so it's a miss.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, spider, you're a nerd. doesn't get you instead. Like Homer says.
It was a -3 if it makes a difference.
Just get out there. This one shoots. Let's see. Did he shoot a web attack at you last time? I think he did.
One of them did. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, he can't because he didn't recharge. This one can.
Is that the one that did? I think the one to the right shot the web attack at Daisy that hit, and the one to the left, or a different one, shot a web attack at me and it missed.
This one did not. This one didn't recharge its web. Falling along the walls. Hops onto this pillar. It's really creepy looking. And then you're not sure what's going on over here. Although this one is going to crawl into your range. It's on the wall coming at you. So like try to 3-dimensionally think like the one's on the ground and this one's coming up over the top of you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God.
It's so creepy. So if you want to make your attack against it.
Yeah, I would like to make my attack against it. Come on. That's only +8, right? I told you it was really bad that I was rolling well on ability checks before. I never get both. Yeah, that's only an 11. So
an 11 misses. It takes another step forward and attacks you.
All right.
Oh, that's a 17. And you just kind of get your pole arm up and it bites on it, and you're just kind of wrestle it free. You just got your hands full kind of there. Oh, just envisioning the thing coming up against the wall. It's got me all creeped out. Okay.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I never wanted it.
Marcus, you go now.
All right. Hold on one second, because
okay.
I don't. So I know that we all had casks of oil, but I didn't put it in my equipment. I don't know if that was a mistake or if I gave it to someone else.
Marcus has one.
Okay, thank you.
He's like, I might be down, but I'm still helping.
All right. Sweet. Well, let me just pull that up so I know exactly what it does. Bear with me. Sorry.
And it's probably worth mentioning, I think we bought 4. Landor used his. Daisy had 2. And
Okay.
they're both in the bag of holding.
Which is currently webbed up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All webbed up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Action, you could splash the oil in this flask onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering on impact, making a ranged attack against a target or object, treating the oil. The hit target is covered in oil. If you can also pour the flask of oil onto the ground to cover a 5-foot square area, provided that the surface is level. If lit, the oil burns for 2 rounds and deals 5 fire damage to any creature that enters the area or ends its turn on the area. It can only take damage once per turn. Alright.
So
So
what are you thinking of doing?
I'm thinking of, well, how long does that last? Hold on one second. For 2 rounds. Okay. Well, it says as an action I could splash it onto a creature. It doesn't say that it's an action to pour it on the ground. Would you consider that an action to pour it onto the ground?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Just because you have to,
sure.
if you're gonna pour it, like you have to uncork it and,
Yeah.
you know.
It's a flask. Never mind.
I mean, if you did want to take it, just I might, you know.
I would love to do that. But,
Might call that a bonus action, actually.
All right. So.
But you didn't specify that it was on your belt and ready, so I don't know.
No, I didn't. Yeah,
I think the action
fine.
is appropriate here.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good as I wanted it to be, so I guess I'm just gonna Alright. Can I do the same thing that I did last time pretty much? Where I like make Daisy move back, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So like my movement basically I'll move back a square.
Are you disengaging?
That's the question. I'm not disengaging. I'm taking the dodge action.
Okay. Okay, so I
Right?
understand. So now they're gonna
because that'll continue on for the future, right?
for the rest of this round, yeah. Or till you go again, I think it is.
Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Make sure you understand what you're doing.
Yes.
So yes. So then these two will both get attacks of opportunity, but just at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
This could be very good or very.
So we'll
very
say this
bad.
one goes. It got another 17. This one goes. And the disadvantage saved you. That's a 13. Otherwise, it would have got you. So yeah, these two, you know, the spider pincers come right after you, and you're able to step back. And I'm assuming you're now just backing up with her, or what are you doing?
What I would like to do ideally is move, like take all 3 of us
Like,
and move all 3 of us back like 2 spaces if possible.
Sure.
That's probably ridiculous, but if you'll allow that, that's what I would like to do.
We'll just say, are you guys going to resist him? Well, Daisy can't. Lander, you just see him pick Daisy up with one hand and is like pushing you back now, like he's like, go. Are you going with it or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to, but
Okay. Of the whole thing. Okay. So Marcus, how far are you going with this?
Basically, I wanted everybody to back up.
Like to go back downstairs?
I would like to be where Landor is, pretty much.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And we'll just say currently Daisy and Landor are downstairs, but just represented on the map, they're up here.
Okay.
Because I
should have actually.
I think that makes sense for what you wanted.
Yeah, I think that makes perfect sense. I should have action surged and attacked, but I totally forgot that I could do that. So.
It happens.
But yeah, I'll go into defensive stance and just end my turn there. I guess I should have said that last time because we could have continued.
No, you're fine. So yes, so now these creatures look like they're kind of too big to advance in on you, but Landor, you go.
Interesting.
Squeezing is a thing, but I think you have to finish your movement past. Like you can't end in a squeezed state.
How far up? What can I still see? So I'm assuming I'm
really
down
good
the
question.
stairs, so there is stairs. So I'm sure I can see the ones on the top of the stairs.
I think it's entirely possible to say you could be here sharing a space with Daisy since she's just there at your feet.
Okay.
Okay, and so what do you see? I would say you see these two. I mean, you know there's more behind them, but you're not sure exactly where. I think that's fair.
Okay.
What is your goal right now so I can help you?
Well, can I cast a hypnotic pattern 35 feet forward? Well, or just far enough forward that it's not going to catch Marcus? Yes.
Yeah. It's a 30-foot cube, you said, right?
Yes, it's a 30-foot cube.
6.
I'm assuming I would have to cast it in the air if I was casting it that far forward, but you know, so it wouldn't be ground level, but it would still catch.
We're gonna have you roll a spellcasting ability check because I do think it's gonna. You know the point exists and you know the goal you have. If you can beat a 15 DC, you can hit it. If not,
now what's the plus on that one? Would that be my spellcasting
like a spellcasting attack
bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess like a million because you're crazy charismatic.
It's a plus 8. 21.
Yeah, you feel real good that you can do this.
All right, I'm gonna cast a hypnotic pattern there.
Bam! Here it goes. And now, how's that works? Wisdom saves.
Every creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw.
We're gonna go with these bad boys. So this one.
And the DC is 16.
14 fail. 16 success. 15 fail. 17 success. Do that. This one. And a little halo. 14 fail. So yeah, you know that as far as your visuals go, one of them is just kind of like all 8 of its eyes or however many they have kind of go all weird and bug-eyed, cross-eyed. Yeah. He's like, why you keep bugging me? Anyways, okay. So that was your action.
Let me know if you'll allow this. Can I use a bonus action to cut Daisy free?
It actually specifies how to do that, and I will have to say no.
Okay, no, that's fine. I didn't know if it were required.
You feel like you could work at this, but it's an action.
Okay. Then I'm going to inspire Marcus.
Okay.
Because I don't think he's inspired currently.
So Landor is then done. Did you want to move at all?
Nope, I'm good right where I am.
All right, Daisy, do you wish to talk? Sorry.
Can she chew her way out? I know she's paralyzed.
Paralyzed. I guess a question for the DM. If they were to just if they were to just push me down the stairs, would I take bludgeoning damage? Just roll me?
I think Marcus kind of just grabbed the web and was carrying you like a duffel bag almost. It's kind of the way I envisioned that one.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. Sorry,
understand.
guys. Good job.
Okay. This thing sees Marcus and just shoots. Well, actually, let's see. I don't think he did the web attack yet. I think it was the other two. So he's gonna attack. That's a natural 1. That is a failure. Just impacts against the ceiling of the thing. And this guy kind of just like leaps across to the other ceiling, or the other wall, I should say. Bam, and he's gonna try to do similar, but you took the dodge action, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's a 9. So that just webs just start to like hit the wall and the ceiling of the walkway, and things are getting kind of gross, and you feel like you notice another little creepy crawly kind of moving up in there. And Marcus now goes.
All right, so I will go down 1 space.
Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack the one that is not sleepy-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll attack with Great Weapon Master, even though my rolls have been garbage tonight.
You got that inspiration in your pocket.
That is a 13, right? Because it's -5. Yeah, 13. I can't remember if that hits or not. I don't know if I should use it. Odd, I use it even I don't. Odd, I use it. All right.
Okay.
All right, so that's a 21.
21 hits.
All right.
That's when you roll the 8. You're like, oh.
So that is going to be 18 slashing and 11 fire.
Yep. Okay. So you just slice into the thing, and then just as you twist your glaive, which if you remember, it's got that X cone kind of thing, it just instantly just lights into fire and just keels over and dies.
Nice. If I move up 1 space, would I be able to hit the one that's like, yeah?
Yes, you would.
Okay.
Like if you were doing that.
Yeah, and nothing else could touch me there, right? Yeah, those two are
Not
both...
currently. You do know that these two do not seem to be dazed or whatever you want to say. This one is just kind of like, ooh, pretty colors.
Okay, so I'll attack that one.
Okay. Regular or Great Weapon Master?
That's what I'm deciding. We'll do Great Weapon Master. I have to roll high eventually, right? Here comes the 1. Yep, that was 21.
21 hits for sure.
Okay. All right, 8 plus 5, 13 plus. All right, so 23 slashing and 9 fire.
9 fire?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, what? Yes, so this thing was like fully healthy just to get another, like you chopped off one of its legs and then stabbed upwards with it, and it just lights on fire and down it goes.
Whew. All right. I guess I wouldn't know if these guys have some sort of save to wake up from that.
You do know that he's vulnerable, and you have seen this effect before.
Yeah, you would know that this spell doesn't end unless they get attacked or a minute goes by.
Okay, cool. I thought
He might not know the minute, but he would know the attack will do the trick.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe.
Okay, so
I feel like I would have explained my spell.
Certainly possible.
I've seen it. I've seen it before.
Just as a tactician to a tactician.
Yeah, I can do this. Check it out.
Okay, so I'll defensive stance and end my turn there.
Okay. Landor.
I want to. Can I see the one that's not affected, or would I need to come forward?
I would say right now it's got some cover, but you could, if you came forward, you could definitely see it.
Move me forward. I guess right behind.
Like that?
Or just yeah.
Yeah, you can see him fine enough.
And I am going to hit him with a level 1 Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. That's a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay, 14 is a fail, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And that is 11 damage.
Okay.
Psychic damage, if it makes a difference.
Always good to know.
And has to move away.
Yeah. It's just kind of like leap, like just immediately starts like crawling up the wall and back. And seemingly out of your sight. Marcus can still see it, but screeches in spider pain. Whatever it means.
Going to inspire Marcus again.
Okay. Daisy, do you want to say something?
Like, is there no saving throw for what's...
How long? It lasts for an hour, so.
Oh my god.
You don't know that yet, but
What's going on, guys?
is everybody okay?
Are you guys alright? If you move my hand out, I can give you a point of healing. And that concludes my turn.
Okay. This guy scurries up. Forward. Go ahead, Marcus.
13 to hit.
A 13 misses.
Alright. I'm glad I used my inspiration last time.
I was sitting there, I'm just like, let's see what he's gonna do.
I should have used it just now, but it's okay.
Okay, so then he takes that one more step forward and attacks with a bite. That's gonna hit. That's a 22.
Alright.
Yes. Okay, so that's 8 piercing damage. I need you to make a constitution save.
Okay.
Said 8 piercing?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, my con save is a 13.
Okay. You just take 6 poison damage, and that's it.
Okay.
No other effect.
For that, 8 piercing. I'm gonna use parry to lower it by a d8.
Okay.
So it's 4, and then I think I add dex to that. But bear with me 1 second while I just double check. Yeah, plus dex. So I reduce that by 5. I only take 3 damage from that one, but still the poison.
Oh,
Just so I know. Oh. You should be at 29?
Yes, 29.
Oh, okay.
If you're playing the healer in the group, take notes because that's really helpful. So the spiders are then done. Marcus, you go.
Alright, I'll attack homeboy right in front of me.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master. And that is a 13. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
It's a 14. Alright, cool.
Yep. 14 hits.
Alright. It's gonna be 18, so no, it's 5, 8, 18 slashing and 7 fire.
Yeah, once again, you just are able to slash up and this thing lights up on fire.
Cool. Alright.
And now you see no movement in there. There's just hypnotized looking spiders.
Cool. I want to attack the one in front of me, but do I get advantage on that, or is that just
yeah?
Okay.
Yes,
right,
yes,
great.
you do.
In that case, I will Great Weapon Master that. Which is going to be 17 to hit.
That hits.
3 fire
Mm-hmm.
and 18 slashing.
Down it goes as it just kind of. There's actually now like 3 or 4 of these things in front of you that are now dead and or on fire. In order to move into the room, I'm actually making that difficult terrain. Just because, I mean, come on. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, alright, so then I'll move 2 spaces into the room, just straight down.
Okay, so yeah, you're kind of just like... and you're looking around and you just see 2 other spiders
Okay.
And that like hypnotized like state.
All right.
This one is kind of crawling on the wall, still stuck to it, and this one is on the ground.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. I'm just double checking. Push yourself. Good. Take additional action on. Okay. Yeah. So I'm actually, if I can make it to the one on the bottom.
So you started here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually attack it from here.
Or I can hit it from there. Yeah. All right. So I'll do, and yeah, I'll use my bonus action attack for that. Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
And that is a.
You did it at advantage, right?
Yeah, 17.
Okay. 17 hits.
So it's a D4, 4, 9, 19 slashing, or 19 bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, yes. And now the thing seems to be kind of like shaking out of its stupor.
I'm gonna action surge.
Yeah, I thought you were. Okay.
And I'll attack it, just a normal attack this time.
Okay.
And that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 9 slashing and 5 fire.
Again. As another over the top now, kind of just embedding it right inside the thing's head. And we're now on fire.
All right. So I will take the. I'm gonna.
You can still move.
Yeah.
If you
I
want.
think I'm gonna stay there. I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold a. Well, I'll move one to the left.
Okay. It's actually all your movement.
Yeah. I'll hold a. My second attack from action surge. So, if Landor attacks it, I will also attack it. Does that make sense?
It does. And you took the attack action with your extra action.
Yes.
So
I would just be holding the second attack. Does that make? I don't know. I know
it does. I don't think rules is written it works, but I'll let you do it.
Just attack. I mean,
he does go next.
I go next, so.
Oh, you go next anyway. All right. Well,
yeah.
Okay. I'll just attack it then. Great Weapon Master.
Okay. At advantage.
For the double ones.
Yeah.
One of them was a 1. Oh no, it was a 7. So that's a 17.
17 hits.
Hits. And that will be 17 slashing and 12 fire.
Just, it had 10 hit points left. You slash through the thing, and it now is dead at your feet. As I think you killed 4 of them on this one turn. Which, oh my word!
Oh man, when Landor sets it up.
Just call him John Stockton, and you're Karl Malone. Okay, so you look around, and you're just see now literally just webs that are kind of burning out. You see this natural sunlight, which if ever you've seen like dust disturbed, in that you just see like particles of dust in the air as this is going on. You see burning spider carcasses around you, and you're just like, what is going on?
Landor, I think.
Can I grab Daisy and just start like pulling her up the stairs?
Yes, she does not weigh that much.
I'm also not very strong though, so it's still a struggle.
It works. You're fine. You're kind of like, okay, a little help, Marcus.
And then
Marcus is like, I think I did help you.
And then I want to go ahead and cut her loose, like even if she's still paralyzed, at least she doesn't have webs all over her.
Yes, you're able to get that, and Daisy's like, the eyes are moving, and you're able to kind of get the webs off. They're actually pretty tough. Like you had to really kind of work there for a minute, but
Is that a fireplace there?
It is a fireplace there.
I'm gonna take Daisy and I'm gonna push her so that her head's in the fireplace.
Oh, that's great.
What's it look like, Daisy?
Is the flue open?
The flue is open and is covered.
Oh, it's still covered?
It is.
Right, yeah, I'll pull her out and sit her up.
Okay. All I imagine is like is Wesley from Princess Bride after he's been mostly dead all day. Just kind of like kind of like being propped up to like look at things and stuff.
All right, well.
Oh, and I misspoke before. These are actually cauldrons. Those are not. This is where the portcullis is. And these look like empty slits in the ground.
Can we see what's above, like, Marcus? Or is
Like
that a door there? Yeah.
You actually can. I'll zoom out a bit. You want to just explore? It looks like a defensive area.
I'm gonna use my second wind before I do anything else.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, can we short rest in here to let Daisy recover?
I mean, she's not moving. I mean, she seems like she's conscious. So, I mean, you just tell me if you're taking a short rest.
Do we have any experience in anything like
poison?
this? Or do we know how to help her?
Why don't you both make medicine checks?
Okay.
Sure. By the way, I rolled a 9 for my my second wind, so that's +6. That's 15 hit points back.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm paralyzed, can I still roll hit dice?
Sure.
What?
I mean, you certainly are taking it easy.
I got a 15 for my medicine check.
I got a 13.
Taking it easy.
I got a 13 for mine.
Sure. Marcus can definitely tell that she is definitely poisoned in some fashion. But based on the few observations you've had now, maybe we'll say about a minute or so has gone by, you suspect that this is a temporary condition and eventually it'll work its way out. But that's why she's paralyzed as well.
Do they both last the same amount of time? So I'll have disadvantage for an hour and not be able to move for an hour?
Tell you after an hour.
Um,
I'm assuming you want to look at both of these?
Yeah,
sure.
let's explore.
I mean, I know that's shocking to imagine it'd be similar, but this is the entryway. I mean, these are just defensive positions.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, very defensible.
Those dwarfs, they know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Because as we zoom out here, I mean, this is the upper level. You know, enemies coming up here. Good luck.
Yeah.
This is where oil could be poured on if anyone's in here.
Mm-hmm.
Killing it.
Okay. So, Lando, do you think should we just defend this room and let Daisy rest up, or should we look around to make sure there's no more of those and then
Let's look around and just clear this. I mean, I feel like there's only a couple rooms left.
All right. Start off with the room on the right.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Because we don't know that. I mean,
Right.
Does Daisy know?
Daisy can talk.
Would she know that was the room she was in, though?
You have to haul me in there.
Yeah, can I like Empire Strikes Back Yoda?
I was gonna say Yoda backpack it. Definitely, you could have carry Daisy with you. So you open up this door, and it looks like again the ghouls had trashed this room right here. You know, wrecked cots, chairs, tables, other furnishings, fireplace there. You know, forget if you had looked. Did you look in this fireplace, Daisy? I think you did. This is one that actually was clear still.
No, I didn't. I didn't go in that room because I just opened the door and then I was like, if I encounter anyone, I don't want to die.
Yeah,
so I just opened the door to
Mhm.
see if there's anyone there.
Right. Okay. So this fireplace actually flue is open, but it's got a clear vantage point. It is not wrecked.
So they have one fireplace they can use in the whole place.
Well, I'm wondering if they blocked off all of the other fireplaces and then whatever manifests in here came through this one.
Oh, probably the spiders came through that one. But I don't know.
Stupid.
Might be big enough.
Those are some big spiders, though. But
Let's
check the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Go over here.
Can I stealthily open the door?
Sure, roll a stealth check.
That is a 17.
Very sneaky. You open the door. And let's see. His fireplace is built into the west wall of this room. Hanging from a hook above the mantelpiece is a steel shield bearing the symbol of Axeholm, the dwarven gauntlet clutching a hand axe. And it looks like cots, tables, chairs, and empty footlockers are intact, but they are covered in dust. So it looks as though the ghouls or other bad boys, girls, did not seem to come into this room.
Interesting.
Can I search the room?
Let's like search for traps and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And this because there has to be a reason.
I would say perception and perception or investigation.
16.
I only got a 9. I think
Okay.
I heard a 16.
16. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, outside of it just being really dusty, it seems like nothing necessarily remarkable is here in this room. The fireplace actually looks similar in the to this one, where they both
Open.
Yeah, they're both open.
You said there's like footlockers and stuff. Can we check inside those?
Yes, I did read in the description that they're empty before, but you would have just learned that
sorry.
No, I'm just saying you would have actually learned that now that you searched the room.
Yeah. Okay.
But there is just that shield on the wall if you want it.
Yeah, I'll take the shield.
Okay. Which show you guys you have thoroughly searched Axeholm.
Nice. What time is it? Like nighttime now, or is it like we could still get back to town?
I would say if you were going to rest, I mean, it's kind of probably getting closer to like 4 or 5 p.m. at this point. Another rest. You'd definitely be traveling at night, but I mean, you get back before. You can handle that however you wanted.
I say let's ride back to town. I mean, it's only 15 miles, so because we brought the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
you know,
I mean,
it'll only take us a couple hours.
Yeah, but we have to we have to take a short rest either way for Daisy. Well, we don't have to, but
She can rest on the horse on the way there.
She'll regain feeling on the horse on the way there.
So we are taking that short rest for her, or?
I mean, Daisy can't do anything, so I feel like either way, she's short resting, whether or not you guys are.
She is short and she is resting.
I feel like if we should either take a long rest or we should just go back to town personally.
Okay, yeah, let's head back to town then.
Okay. We'll say about as the ride is going, Daisy is like, okay, eventually can start moving her arms and legs and stuff, and get that tingly feeling in there as the pins and needles and feeling starts to come back, and she does have command of her body again.
And I'm using her horse, by the way, because we only had 2, and then I had my thing. So
okay, yeah.
just
That
for the
makes sense.
people keeping score that are going to be like, wait a
Hey.
second, there's an extra horse. We're
She doesn't need one. She's fine. Kind of true. So I think that sounds like a good spot to end this episode. You guys are riding off into the sunset, heading back to Phandalin. And yeah, I think depending on how you guys want to handle it, we may be looking at a showdown somewhat soon with a certain big bad named Cryovane. Take care, everybody. Next time.